Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Starting off with some nice conditions this morning with mainly clear skies and temperatures pretty comfortable. We will see the breeze picking up as we move through the day. Today, with a good chance of seeing a wind advisory at times today, but overall should see dry weather and mostly sunny conditions prevailing through the day. Ahead of a cold front that will be pushing through the area this evening, bringing a chance of a few showers mainly during the early morning or overnight hours of Thursday morning. Take a look at the current surface analysis. We had this area of low pressure over the Great Lakes. Tracking eastward, it's going to drop this cold front off to its south and push that through our area as mentioned later this evening. Ahead of it, we're going to see a tighter pressure gradient between that low and the high pressure off to the east. It's going to ramp those winds up out of the south today and bring in some fairly mild temperatures in the 70s. And then eventually, as the system tracks away from the area, we'll keep a slightly tighter pressure gradient over the region. It's going to keep things slightly breezy as we move through the next couple of days. Current conditions this morning, going to see a few clouds at 25,000 feet, winds out of the southwest at 8 knots, temperature 62 degrees, and relative humidity is at 62%. Current visible satellite as well as the composite radar here, we can see not tracking any issues locally. We got those mostly sunny skies, and that will prevail as we move through the day today. Later today, off to the northwest here, increasing cloud cover as we go into the evening as this boundary and shower activity starts to approach the area. We'll take a look at the high resolution model, see how we expect that to play out. As mentioned, just a few clouds around today, but should stay mostly sunny and just on the breezy side with a good chance of that wind advisory. As we go into the evening, we'll see those clouds on the increase as that front starts to approach closer to the area. And as we pass the midnight time frame, that's when we expect our best chance of a few showers pushing through the area. It looks like we'll have a minimal chance of any lightning in the area, so just a very slight chance of a thunderstorm. And this model here is actually probably the more bullish model out of most models with some of the shower activity. So we'll expect that to continue until about 4 a.m. And as we move through the 4 a.m. time frame, we'll continue to see a chance of a few lingering light showers or light rain around the area. This model, again, a bit more bullish and lingering that into the start of the day on Thursday for the first hour or two of our working hours. That is a possibility, but a lower end possibility than kind of what this model is actually indicating. It does look like we'll see those slightly breezy winds continuing as that broad area of low pressure kind of lingers just off the northeast coast, and we'll continue to see some clouds through much of the day. We'll see mostly cloudy overall. Could see partly cloudy at times with some extra sun, but overall cooler day on the backside of this system, and similar conditions as we go into Friday. We'll continue to see slightly breezy conditions, particularly for the first part of the day as that low continues to hang on off the northeast coast, and we will see a gradual decrease in the clouds as we get through the day on Friday with some more sun and slightly warmer, 1 or 2 degrees warmer as we move through the day on Friday, and those winds dropping down later in the day. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we do have a yellow risk for those elevated winds this morning, increasing to an orange risk for the afternoon time frame and tapering down as we go into the evening. As mentioned, I do expect those winds to pick up out of the south, gusting up to 23 knots through the morning, and could see those gusts as high as 27 knots as we get into the afternoon time frame, and we'll see those winds sustain 10 to 15 and then increasing to a 13 to 18 knot sustained wind out of the south-southeast. We'll bring in some milder temperatures with a high expected around 71 degrees, and again, just a few clouds expected around the area. We introduced that orange risk for precip as we pass the midnight time frame with the best chance of those showers passing through, and the yellow risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities. We keep that through the morning and drop down to a yellow risk as we get into the start of the day on Thursday with that chance of rain decreasing slightly. That best chance is going to be between that 0 and 4 local time frame. We'll see our temperature bottoming out around 56 degrees, and we'll start off tomorrow mostly cloudy. Tides are running normal. Thursday starting off mostly cloudy. We'll see some partly cloudy times mainly during the afternoon, but to start today we do carry a yellow risk with that slight chance of some lingering light rain. Do expect that to be fairly minor and not much in the way of accumulation. We can't rule that out with some lingering cloud cover around the area. Do expect some slightly breezy conditions too, so keeping that yellow risk for winds above 25 knots, and that will carry through the next couple of days with the chance of those peak gusts up into the 20 to 25 knot area. Seeing a high around 66 degrees tomorrow, low into to around 51 on Thursday evening, and a high in the upper 60s to around 68 degrees for Friday. And again, still continuing with a mix of mostly to partly cloudy conditions at times. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.